Hello, welcome to another ramble. I am in my car in a parking lot. What is different? I don't know why. I just really like finding a cozy area in a parking lot and just like staying in it. I guess it's better than being stuck in the house, At least I have like things to look at aside from four walls that don't move. Yeah, that's probably why. Today I felt like making a ramble about my thoughts on what we are supposed to be doing in the world as a predominantly typed INFJ personality person. um, I feel like I've been thinking for most of my life on what my purpose is, what I'm supposed to be doing, why am I here? And I've had like many different answers, ranging from you're supposed to be experiencing different aspects of life and learning and growing and evolving. But it's like, I get that. I feel like we're all here, no matter what your personality type, to do that. But I just kind of wanted to hone in on like predominantly why we're here, like why we have the personality we have, why we carry the energetic frequency that we have, like why. Like how like everything has a purpose in life, like a hammer or a screwdriver or a nail. Everything has a purpose, like yeah, they all are here to perform a task and create something, but like literally I'm like, why do I have a particular type of hardware and program installed into my brain to be the way I am, you know? And maybe you can relate to this, but I believe we are here to. There's so many things. Amplify energies around us, neutralize them, generate them. Um, but I think our role in the lives of people have to do with helping and supporting them to be the best version of themselves possible, to help in the evolutionary process of human beings. After all of that rambling, I finally came to that. We are here, our purpose is to help with the evolutionary process of human beings and to enhance the environments around us. And the thing is, it's weird because it's like, so we're here to help people to like elevate and evolve and tap into the best version of themselves. But a lot of times, I'm like, how come we feel sad and lonely or depressed, And I think that has to do with experiencing the dark and chaotic aspects of life that most people fear to tread. And I mean, you have to admit, like, when you get your depression sessions or you're faced with conflict or confusion, know it's uncomfortable, but you have to admit that we need to go through that in order to access aspects of life and wisdom and tools so that we can help others who are going through the same thing. I mean, I feel like you would agree that if we didn't have such trials and tribulations, we wouldn't be able to empathize or relate or understand or support people around us that are going through the same thing, right? I mean, think about it. Like, if you've encountered like someone, okay, this is a really bad example, but this is my own personal example. I'm not an athletic person, straight up. I don't like football and all those mainstream sports. I really don't. And it's not that I don't like that they exist. I just don't have I don't have any interest in them. So when like Super Bowl comes around or something and people are like talking about like who's playing and particular players, and I'm just totally oblivious to it. I'm just like, I don't know who's playing. I don't know. I just don't have any interest in it, but I'm glad that you are interested in it and you are so knowledgeable on such things, because it's totally foreign and I have no idea how to have like really a conversation on it. Same with life, same with like the darker aspects of life. I feel like, see, that interests me, like psychology, understanding myself, understanding others, understanding how the mind works, sensations in the body, nature. These things are of high interest to me. Philosophy, creation, ideas, all of these things highly interest me. And so and I feel like they're things that make up foundational keystones in life, in what we're experiencing, so it's much more deeper than football or, I don't know, like things that most people find entertaining. I really don't find entertaining. And I guess that's where there's a disconnect. Like, people who have shallow minds, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just talking about people who predominantly live on the surface. I can't really relate to them. It's like talking football. And lately, as I get older and as I mature, I've come to accept the fact that that's just how some people are. And like, before it would irritate me, before I'd just be like, ugh, whatever. But now I'm just kind of like, okay, I understand that, some people are, on that level of consciousness, and it's okay. They're still growing into knowing, but it doesn't keep my attention very long, and I have a tendency to just kind of limit my attention and time to people who entertain such things, and I kind of like go off into my own thing. And people might think or perceive that that's rude, but I've also come to realize that it's not my responsibility to regulate people's emotional states. People will feel and perceive how they feel based on their level of consciousness, and I can't alter that. That's something that they need to kind of figure out on their own. But if they ever get stuck in a place that they can't necessarily understand, then and I'm kind of sitting on the sidelines, like waiting to like help them, if that even makes sense. Yeah, I think we probably felt misunderstood and misplaced and alone most of the time, because we explore realms and dimensions of life that people are afraid of or haven't even thought of exploring. And I think when I was younger, that bothered me because I was trying so hard to like make connections with people. I was trying so hard to fit in and trying so hard to belong, when maybe that's not our purpose, or that's not our or how we were made to be. So when I was younger, I didn't understand that, so I was trying and expecting to fit in to somewhere that obviously didn't line up. It wasn't in alignment. But now that I'm older, I've just kind of like embraced the fact that, hey man, like some people will get it, some people won't, and I may not fit in to many places or meet many people that can understand or go to the depth that I go to, and that's okay. Like I've made peace with that, and the depression has dissipated. I can honestly say, like, I don't get depressed that much anymore. Like, it's been a while. It's like once I've accepted the fact that, I may not meet too many people on the same frequency as me, I may not fit in or understand or embrace a lot of worldly things the way other people do, but I'm okay with it, you know? And like I said, like, we're kind of like those um, quiet helpers on the sideline, and we've done a lot of work. And I think you get to when you reach a certain age, or you get to a certain point of consciousness, and you get to understand everything and things become clearer, then you don't necessarily let too many things bother you. Like, you don't allow things to regulate your emotional state, because you can regulate it on your own. And it's a powerful place to be in. Like, you don't allow anything or anyone to regulate your emotional state. And you're able to amplify people's energies, good or bad. And with the main goal being supporting and helping them to become or tap into that best version of themselves. So I feel like we are definitely here to help with evolution. It's not loud, it's not boisterous, it's not in your face. It's kind of like a very subtle and quiet kind of influence and power, you know? I don't know if this video made sense, and I don't know if it helped to clarify anything, but yeah, if you learned something, cool. If you didn't, that's cool too. I'm just putting the thoughts out there, and that's that. I hope you have a beautiful day, and amen.